Alright, we're live. I am up and running. I'm getting chat pulled up. And it doesn't want to load right now. If I can just have a second. Chat? Chat, please? Okay, and now I'm double hearing it. A little annoying. Forgot to disconnect my headphones. There we go. That's better. That's a lot better. We're up and running. I'm here. Biscuit's here. She's on the floor. She's playing with a chew toy right now. She's happy. Ready to go. I remember what I was doing for once, and I set up that right there too. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I was putting up shield generators here. This is not the right spot, by the way. Alright, let us go up here. And we need a shield generator here. Somewhere up here. It's fairly rocky, I gotta say. There are no oceans, so I have zero need for foundations here, which is nice. Do it kind of like that. Alright, now I'm fairly close to my factory. In fact, I think if I do it like this, I can hook up. There we go. Something like that. That is receiving power, okay. And sufficiency looks good. I think I've hooked up all the dark fog bases. I'm like pretty sure. They were all sort of near me, which is nice, but also not so nice, you know? Let's keep that in mind. Right. Let's find 0, 0. And then we'll set up everything there. This is definitely a spot. So it's kind of nice that I've actually got power right next door to 0, 0 naturally. Let's make 10 more of these. Sufficiency, still looking good. It's very obvious to me, though, that it's going to drop pretty drastically. Oh, nice. 60, 060 will be right next door, too, because I've got that much power getting spun up here. Okay. It's defense is where it is. Right. Sufficiency is kind of rapidly declining, sadly, but we'll see. Okay, we've got another generator there. Let's get it plugged in. I can probably even get away with just... Oh, it's gonna be like just short. That's annoying. Or is it gonna reach? It reached! Oh, that's great news. Let's find 180. Right here. I see it very clearly. There it is. Jeez. Didn't want to... This is the one that's definitely going to be like the biggest deal to get it hooked up. Well, maybe like the next one after as well. Alright, that'll reach. How is efficiency looking if I get out of there? It's still a bit on the low side, which is painful because we have 3 more of these things to fuel. Alright, similar deal. I need power to hook up to it. And then I'm gonna need a lot of wind turbines then, right? Can we hook up, please? There we go. As far as I can reasonably go. 5, that'll be up to 10. Make like 10 more of these as well, because I'm out actually. Interesting. Okay, let's do another one at 60. This is 60-ish. And then we should be awfully close to the shield generators that we're looking for.
Insufficient materials. Flight mode.
Good news is we have all the room we could possibly want for shield generators. Or, I'm sorry, for wind turbines. And then I can go get more resources for him, too. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, is that gonna reach? It's gonna be like just short, which is annoying.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Flight mode.
This is actually better than my first planet for power, which is nice, to be sure. Now, I've got to figure out the nearest source of power. It's probably right there. I'm gonna need a break, actually. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, that was a lot longer than I intended. Apologies there. I'm back. I'm ready to go. Let us connect to this. Let's get the job done. I think we'll be able to reach pretty soon here. Alright, look at that. We're hooked up anyway. The sufficiency leaves a lot to be desired, honestly, but otherwise, I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get, right? Okay, I'm also out of charge, so I want to keep that in mind and be a bit careful about this. But the good news is Dark Fog can no longer settle on my planets. I don't have to worry about raids anymore because they're not coming, which is great news. I'm so excited about that they're just out of the picture. We're gonna walk slowly because I want to, you know, get there all right. I found where I was looking for. Okay. I believe these are like 15 tall, if I'm not mistaken. So let's... should be kind of like that. No, it's only 7 tall. Little unfortunate that I've got this going on now. That it's no longer uniform. It's been uniform the whole way up until now. Alright. I mean, I can certainly make it work, right? What are you up to? I've secured this planet from Dark Fog, so I am expanding my power grid. That's annoying. I need to start from down here, I suppose. Yeah, I need more shields is the big thing. Hopefully that'll work. It'll let me connect, okay. Okay, how many do I've got 5 there, so this is, I mean, still not perfect, but it's awfully close to finishing this one up. If I could get, I can only make 1. And I run out of iron. A bit annoying. I've got iron right here, so I can make it work. I just want to finish off that section of the grid, and I'll be happy. Okay, I actually do have enough. Make 2 more of these. And then that'll be 8, which is pretty solid anyway. Okay. How's the power? I mean, it's close. This planet is really good for wind power. Should give me the thing right here. No, I thought I did what I needed to make it. Annoying. Yeah, okay. Maybe I accidentally canceled that one. And I meant to cancel one of the blue towers. I just want to have it nice and even before I take off. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's also be prepared for what I'm going to do about the hive. Because now that's the only real risk left, is the hive. I'm content to let Mesa 4 be a little underpowered temporarily. But it doesn't really have to be, right? Like, I can go out there. The other nice thing is Mesa 4 could actually be a nice spot to expand my operations, too. Unlike Mesa 1, which has all those lava rivers on it, 4 is just purely land. Which is nice. This is a longer trek than I realized. That's okay.
Cruise ended.
Right, so I definitely need copper.
Flight mode.
Let's find the copper. The copper is up here. How's this looking, by the way? Am I still on top of my resource needs? Oh, well, it's also a bit slowed down, but that's okay.
Flight mode.
That's alright. How are you doing, by the way, since you're asking me? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. Okay. Did I already have a bunch of glass? I had a decent amount anyway. I have 8. I want like 10. 10 is a good number to have on hand for charging. Really, 9 is like perfect in my opinion, but 10's, you know, if I can put 10 down, I get 10, but sometimes it's a little harder. It's a bit harder to actually fit. Okay. I'm just gonna be up front. I am...
Replication
I
complete.
thought this was... I noticed my chat wasn't pulled up like I thought it was. That's annoying. There we go. I'm just feeling a bit low on energy right now. I've been more awake before. It's been a long, really a long week. I don't love this. It's jumping up by 7 every time. I mean, it's not that high, but I have no idea what to do about the hive. I know I need missiles. That's about all I know, is get missiles. And really, there's supposed to be one that's even better than missiles, right? It's like... Is it the attack drone? Or is it the plasma turret? That was it. Alright, let's prepare a plasma turret then. Let's get a few of these built and I can defend the planet. Long term, I need to start looking at green science as well. I have... Oh, I don't have everything ready yet, but I need... I can make these. And I think I'm close-ish. I just need purple capsules. That's the hardest part. Because then the purple capsules fill with the deuterium, which I've already got. In fact, I was pretty surprised how easy deuterium was to get. I was kind of dreading deuterium the whole time, and it was not so bad, I gotta be honest. Now, I could also start looking into some rares as well, maybe. I don't know how that's going to help here, besides if I find unipolar magnets, which I'm not very close to finding unipolar magnets. Right, so I want 1 green per second. I know I'm somewhat jumping the gun because I don't have the tech yet, but It's fine by me. This needs quantum chip as well. Let's get that researching. And then we'll queue that up. Alright. So I need 12 things making green. But ultimately I need shields to stop the dark fog fleet for a while. It takes them a long time before they start breaking through the shields, but it's fun to shoot back. But, I mean, they're not gonna just attack and then realize there's a shield and turn around, right? Like, I need something to shoot back, right? Or are they just gonna leave if they can't penetrate the shield? They attack for a couple minutes and then they leave? If that's how it goes, that's not so bad. Yeah, okay, that's really not too bad then. So interestingly, I need 1 green every 12 seconds. So literally 1 graviton lens factory is enough to fuel 2 of these. Or I'm sorry, enough to make 2 a second. Let me just look at this. The wave function interface is the harder part of that. And the high strength glass isn't so bad. That's just glass, titanium, and water. That's easy. I'm like 99% sure that's just water. These crystals, a little bit harder. I need oil to do it. I actually have a lot of oil here, so it's not too terrible. Green's hard. Strange matter and quantum chips are hard. Yeah, I mean, by far the worst part of this, I've already got the deuterium production where I need it. It's just these purple capsules. But just is a bit of a strong word. I basically need... Really, I can almost have this half optimized, right? Where... Let me think this through. I only need... I should probably optimize it to make 1 a minute and just have extra graviton lenses. I don't think it would hurt to have extra lenses anyway. So let's plan on 1 lens a second. So... Oh, that math gets a bit strange. Like the matter. I need... Every 8 seconds I'll get 1 of these. Also, let the record show this is the last one before I can get the universe matrix. Which is kind of the ultimate goal, right? So I almost need to double these recipes up anyway. So really I want to be making 2 of these a second, so I need 12 of these. And so if I'm making 2 a second... Then I need 2 strange matter every 6 seconds, which is gonna get really nasty. Like 3? I don't know. The math is horrible. 8 seconds makes 1, but I need 1 every 6. So I guess if I make 2, I get 1 every 4 seconds. 5 miniature particle colliders? Is it really?
Mineral depleted.
I definitely might have it wrong.
Flight mode.
Hold up, let me look at my particle collider. I thought it was more efficient than that. But maybe... I almost certainly got the math wrong. Because I think I only have 1 thing producing deuterium. I mean, deuterium's full. That's definitely the case. Wow, I have a lot of... more hydrogen than I thought I would, but like... Things have slowed down for sure. What's going on here? Is the oil just getting spent? No, it's pretty efficient. What's holding it up? This is holding it up. This is actually backlogged. Maybe it's not. What else is happening? These are full, they're just not... Yeah, it is backed up. Okay. Let's make some more storage tanks then. I think I can stack them like 7 high. Oh, I see. You're right. I completely forgot that detail. So the good news is we are full up on deuterium. The bad news is we could definitely have more if we just fix this. And then of course threw down more storage, more tanks. Something like that. Put you in there. Yeah, I completely blanked. You're right. That's exactly how it works. I hook it up to the underneath. So I mean, what I really want is... Boy, if I can just slip into that space. There we go. And then, what is it? Is it... I want it to go underneath. I might just have to interrupt that briefly. There we go. Why is it curving like that? So clearly I've wound up on the planet's curvature, which is also a bit annoying. Why can't it? Very annoying. Very annoying indeed. In fact, I kind of regret tearing it up. Maybe the solution is to go, like, that way instead or something. And then can I go over that way? There we go. Weird. But I got there. I definitely got there. Alright, so that got backlogged and now it's draining. Okay. Take my water, I don't want it. Take the oil, I don't want it. Any other junk I don't want to be carrying around? Not that I see. Right, so these are doing pretty well. I think that'll work for a while. And now our hydrogen problems are fixed. We are collecting how much deuterium a second? I don't know because it's full. One more storage tank will do for now. I know I definitely want all the deuterium I can get, but like I just want to see how efficient this is at producing it. 24 a minute, that's pretty good. That's one every... Well, it's 24 a minute. Officially, if I could make it by hand, it would be every 2.5 seconds I get 5. Which is... that doesn't add up. 2.5 seconds to make 5? It's not even close. It'd be one thing if it was close. 2.5 seconds to make 5. That should be 1 every half a second. Is this just... Is the power low or something? No? I mean, I get that it's emptying, so like maybe that's part of it, but like, no? Oh, you know what? That's right. It executes 24 times. That's what it is. So, basically, I get 1 every half second. And officially, I need 1 capsule every 6 seconds. So, if I make like 2 of these, I need 20 deuterium every... No. What? Hang on. I'm very much confusing myself. I get 1 every half second. You know what? I think I would rather make too many of these than not enough. Right? What I know is if I make 2 of these things, I will spend 10 deuterium every 4 seconds. Which is a little more than I'm producing. Yes. So I'll need a second particle collider. But I think I've got the hydrogen to support it, right? Is the hydrogen staying stable-ish, kinda? Not really. Do I have more hydrogen somewhere? There's a DSP calculator if you want. Nah, I think I want to try and get the math right on my own for a bit. I have a ton of deuterium. If I'm wrong, it's fine. I'll fix it, right? I just need more deuterium. And it's not that hard to make. In fact, when I'm making these, I need graphene. I need 2 graphene. And I'm like 90% sure I even have extra graphene already. I don't want to be stealing too much graphene, though, because I definitely need the stuff, but... What's happening here? Okay. This isn't receiving any carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes are coming from here. What's happening? Are these both as efficient as they can be? Should be giving me, can get more hydrogen on the gas giant with an orbital... Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a hydrogen deuterium thing, so I can definitely do that. I'll just harvest it and I'll bring hydrogen back. That's right. The gas giant did kind of cross my mind. So every minute, these should both be giving me... I should be getting 60 total.
Flight mode.
This was correct. That's why I'm weirded out. Maybe I got the math wrong for the blue spaghetti, but... 2 every 8 seconds. And that should be making 2 every 4 seconds. Right? Every 8 seconds, I spend 2 carbon nanotubes. I might have half what I need. I need 2 carbon nanotubes every 8 seconds for each of these. So 2 carbon nanotubes a second. Yeah, I'm at half. I'm only producing half of what I need. Now this is graphene and titanium. Which is to say, if I just make 2 more chemical plants, it should hopefully be kind of close. And then I'm out of steel, which I already knew I was low on steel, but for some reason forgot to fill up anyway. Oh yeah, it's right here. I don't think I even refactored the numbers. I think I just said, yep, I got a bunch of these here. And I called it a day. Whoops. There we go. Chemical plant is there. I don't know, do like the same thing, I guess. Just like this side. And then, I don't know, a splitter probably. Let's make some foundation then. Do I have... I do have sorters already. Alright, we have the foundation. I think if we do that and then we throw down a splitter, that's graphene. Okay. Splitter there. In, out. And then run it along the back. We need more of these. On a similar note, I need
Replication
in,
complete.
out, and okay, that one needs to go a bit further. One more, and then we hook it up. This is making carbon nanotubes. I am really hoping I'm making enough graphene for this. I thought I did the math right, but I am doubting now. Maybe it's right. Maybe it's right because I probably just forgot something here and screwed it up that way. Okay. That should resolve our problems and start giving us plenty of this stuff. Now we're back to making 1 purple every second, if this is right. I also don't know what else I would use particle broadbands for, so there is that. Right, so strange matter. It really doesn't look too bad, and yet I see it and I'm like, this looks terrible. I mean, this isn't so bad. This is easily the worst part. And honestly, I only need to make 1 thing for these, because then, you know, I make these in the particle collider, but I already have the deuterium, the iron's easy, and the particle container I only need 1 every second. And it'll feed 2. So really, I just need 2 graphene every, wait. Yeah, basically I just make sure that this always has enough. So I just need 2 graphene every 4 seconds. I get 2 graphene every 3 seconds with 1 chemical facility. In fact, if I just build 1 more chemical facility somewhere, I'm covered. But I need to make sure that it's somewhere I'm actually prepared for it. Or else I'm just royally botching this instead. Where is this backlogging? The answer is yes, but only because this is quite full. I almost want to... Or my orbits, they don't fill, right? Like, they're never full. I mean, that's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, thousands of solar sails. That's pretty good. But I do have a backlog of this, and so, I mean, I think I'm good to go.
Flight mode.
I just worry that if I touch this, I'm gonna break the solar sail production. That's the only thing.
Flight mode.
So maybe it's safest to just find an untouched oil well and go for it. And that's gonna be these 2. I really don't need that much. I just need enough to make sulfuric acid. I can even throw the hydrogen somewhere else. I can even throw it into a particle accelerator and make deuterium. I could also just burn it, but I don't think I want to do that. That crude oil is not very tempting. This one's much more tempting. But apparently, if I look at the star map and then I zoom it out further, apparently crude oil's a bit of a rare. I mean, I don't think I see crude oil anywhere else nearby. That one's a little too far away. This one's not. This one does have crude oil, but it's with the rest of the rares. This is also just an awesome system that I'm keeping in mind for sure. Okay. So I just need 2 graphene. I already have coal here too, don't I, basically? Alright, let's go for it. Let's get tapped into these oil seeps with a drill. Wherever it is. There it is. 2 oil extractors will do. I also want probably 2 mining machines at least. That'll get me plugged in there. And then if I want to make sulfuric acid, I need stone. Oh man, is there stone anywhere nearby? Down here. That's workable. Let's make 2 more mining machines then. Right. There's 1, there's 2. Perfection. And they're both already... Well, that one does not have power, but I'm actually surprised it doesn't. But regardless, it's powered up now. Right. Tesla Tower, then. I need more. It's actually a little annoying that there's 0 range there, but whatever.
Replication complete.
Alright, we also have the mining machines. Let's get these hooked up. Can I throw the oil? I don't know. Let's see here. Mining machines. Is that about the best I can do? I think so. There we go. That's awfully close anyway. It's not perfect, but it's close. Hook it up. Bring it down. I kind of want to get out of my wind turbines for sure. I need to get that in a second. Alright, the quantum chip. That'll be a nice one. That'll be good for my science for sure. Right. So, we need graphene, we need graphite. That's a no-brainer. Now, the other piece of this, interestingly, is just that quantum chip, which of course needs these. That also needs... Ah, that's where the excess hydrogen will go. Okay. And then the titanium crystals. Oh boy. Which means this, which means more refined oil. Ah, okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and tap into that oil. I know it's not quite as good as the other one, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to want all the oil I can get my hands on, right? And oil, there's just no way to calculate it. I mean, you can, but it's not even worth it to me.
Replication complete.
Nope, I want that turned around. Six to 9 per second is enough oil for hydrogen to start. Okay. Let's hook these up then. $12 normal refineries. 24 X-ray for 6 oil. But do I actually want 24 normal and the X-ray? Because the X-ray just gives me hydrogen and graphite, but I actually need that oil to make the graphene. And while we're at it, these crystals as well. So maybe I actually need just 12 refineries. Where do I run out? Stone. Okay. Fair enough.
Flight mode.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be using stone anyway, so let's just get it started. Rather than fly all the way up. I already know that I need these, so let's just do them. Use factory calculator balance build or have separate builds using refined oil. I was hoping to kind of just go for it and hope it was close enough. It's not the greatest idea, but... Alright, more refineries. I know it's not like the ideal strategy. It just kind of eyeball it and say, I think that's use my yellow build to leech titanium crystals.
Flight mode.
Now there's a thought. There's a thought indeed. I might actually even have enough titanium crystals. I mean, how much do I actually need every second, right? That's diamond, that's a separate thing. The titanium crystals, I'm making 6 every second. And that might actually be exactly what I need for yellow. You know what? If it's backlogging, that means that I have too much, right? I have too much. Have a shared graphene build using refined oil from red. I mean, that's a thought for sure. But how much do I actually need of the
Replication complete.
place of storage? Yeah, I was thinking that. I am blanking on what I was saying. Anyway, the good thing is this recipe is a bit slow, so I don't think there's like a particular, like, you've gotta have it. Like a ton of resources going into it. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not that crazy, right? Like, this looks kind of bad until you realize it's literally graphene and titanium crystals. And then the hydrogen as well. And if I have enough titanium crystals, and I think I do, then I'm good to go there. If you proliferate with Mark III, you need about 400 titanium crystals for 1,000 green science. So, I mean, I don't think I have the Mark III proliferator, but... Oh, there's a quantum chemical plant. Is this just a faster chemical plant? Maybe a strange matter. Production speed 2x. Alright. Nice. Plane filter smelt. Okay, a plane smelter. That's also a 2x. Alright. Crystal explosive unit? Alright, maybe I consider those. Faster buildings don't make much sense in the early game. I feel like I'm kind of going towards the almost technically like late game because I've almost researched everything. I know there's not that much going on, but I don't have the Mark III proliferator. Late game is over 10,000 white per... Holy crap. Okay. Fair enough, you got me. But, I mean, I don't know. Just the way I saw it, I was like, maybe this is kind of late game because I'm near the end of the tree. But, apparently I've got a lot to learn. Anyway. The deal is... Post on Reddit about 1 million white per minute saved. That's insane. That's insane. I'm not even close to that, obviously. So the only reason this is backing up is because yellow's full just about. Which means I can safely leech a lot of this, and really if I need more... What is this actually spending? Plastic, which I have plenty. I mean, I have plenty. They're not even all running. It's using water, which is easy. I mean, I can add more chemical plants. I guess I kind of put myself in a corner here by doing it like this, but... yeah. I'd find a way. Life finds a way, right? It's like Jurassic Park. Regardless, I can absolutely take crystals from this. 2 chem, 2 titanium crystal if needed. Yeah, oh, you know what? I could back this up a bit safely. I mean, if this is the worst thing to move, then by all means. Need a second water source. Yeah, that'd be easy though. Moving the water wouldn't be hard. So let's go ahead and acknowledge that if I want to do it, I need planetary logistics. And strangely enough, this is exactly what I'm missing. I have the processors and the titanium and the steel. Don't think I have the green engines to support it. Let's go get some green engines then. They are down here somewhere. And then I'm out of steel, so I'll go get some steel. Oh wait, I don't actually need 2 of these. Because, yes I do. I need 2 more. Now I should also make the logistics drones. That's 7, and then I need steel. I'm pretty sure steel is the bottleneck. Okay. That'll do. Let's come on over here then. I already have a splitter, so I don't need to do any more work beyond just grabbing the supply. And of course, putting it into planetary logistics. Oh, you know what? I actually do need 20 drones then, don't I? Because if I've got 2 of these, I need to fill them both with drones. I'm probably out of steel again, right? Nope, this time it's copper. Okay. Let's put it there because it already has power. Not the greatest way to decide that, but that's okay. Oh, I meant to, I bet that I can do it like this. There we go. That's about as charged up as I'm gonna get. Alright, this is gonna be providing titanium crystal. I also have too much oil, and that's raw oil. I think there's a tank out here. This is, honestly, I'm surprised this is running at all. In fact, it is just about dead. That's okay, though. Why is this not always running? What's it running out of? Or is it back? It's not backlogging. Water is what I'm missing? Really? Alright. Well, let's get more water then. That just surprises me a bit, that's all.
Insufficient materials.
Whoop, I meant to go one. Okay. Let's let it finish what it's doing. I can also just kind of prepare for it, because it's going to wind up being out there, so it's going to hook in here. Alright, more power. I definitely need more copper. That's going to be getting me if I'm not on top of it. And then we'll sort. Looks nice. What's happening? This has no storage at all. That's not very nice, is it? It's alright. I wasn't storing any anyway. It's just not very efficient. Let's make more then. I'm already out here. Let's make the chemical plants. I just need, what, 2 more of each, probably? Ooh, I don't know if I actually have the room to put a plant in there. I want 8 logistics drones. Really, what's stuff? Oh. Magnets. Okay. Let's get more magnets real quick while I'm out here. Alright. Can they fit? That's kind of the big question. I know they can't fit here, but maybe they could if I move the splitter back. Wow, that's close. Maybe even. I'd have to move the splitter anyway, so hear me out. Okay, let's do that too. Okay, depot goes here, and then we'll do a second one. I just did a control click and now it's full. Cool.
Replication complete.
And now I just move it. Right, something like this. There we go. And now I should have the room to add these. And I definitely just kind of eyeballed the math when I made it the first time. Which is to say there's room to hopefully cheese the numbers a bit and be just fine. And I need this coming out, that comes out. We do Some of that. Okay. And then down here. Same deal. This needs to be moved. Oh, there's like a, what is it? Shift click, that's it. Oh, but I need more of these. That's okay. I'm alright making more of those.
Replication complete.
That is the wrong direction. Should go kind of like that. And then this line is water. So I need a splitter. Splitter can go, wow. Let me get it here. Splitter will go there, so I probably could have left the rail, but whatever. Okay, that's gonna go like that. And then I also want something like this. Okay, so I just have to move this. And that too. This was water. I'm redoing the water anyway, so that's fine. I actually need like 2 more. There we go. Power will go here. Yes, okay. Pump will go... I don't know if I have enough pumping power. Maybe I'll need a second pump. Alright. And then right away, splitter like here. So splitter is actually a little too far. That's alright, I worked it out. That's hooked up. Should be operational. Let's just kind of see how that goes. Does it reach all the way to the end or no? It does. Alright, that's not too bad then. Never mind. It's absolutely depleting a bit. Let's make a second pump then. And if I'm wrong, I'm out 1 pump. Who cares, right? Okay.
Replication complete.
We got our pump ready to go. Let's hook it up. Ooh, I didn't think that would connect. I didn't think I'd be able to put it there. Well, that's pretty nice, I gotta say. Is that enough water, or do I need more, though? That's kind of the big question, right? No, it seems to be backlogging. Alright, I'll take it. With that, I think I can add... wow. Can I? And then I need one more assembling machine. I haven't even researched the faster assembling machines, which is kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna let that go through. That one can go through, and then I no longer need the depot right now. Okay, assembling machine there. Splitter here. Did I thought that I saw a spot for it, but maybe I didn't. Splitter here, then. Nope, that's too far. And then we'll still put the depot up top. And put the crystals in there. Ooh, I don't have enough sorters anymore. Let's make more of those.
Replication complete.
And then we need more sorters to actually extract it. And because I'm making enough of these crystals, I should feel good then about the amount that's getting sent down here. Oh, please tell me I did not quite finish the logistics drones. I needed 3 more that I never built.
Research complete.
Alright. That's a big deal having that, I gotta say. I kinda wish you could control the rate, though. Like, I want... Can I? I want 6... Yeah, I want 75% going this way and 25% going that way. Am I able to control the ratio? I mean, I kinda can, right? There's a way that I can do it. That's not quite what I was hoping for. Right, so... in fact, I have it backwards. I want 75% going that way. Because it's such an even number, I do have kind of a strategy anyway to sort of cheese it. A second splitter will then take 25, will take half of what flows out of there, so it'll go like this. And then that'll ensure that it's actually a nice even ratio of 75-25. Probably not the cleanest way to do it, but it works. It gets the job done. It's satisfactory. And I have crystals to put in here. And of course I've got a ton of these, which I don't want to be carrying. Oh, that one was full already. Whoops. Okay. Right, so yeah, I think we've worked it out, so that's a 75-25, and then whatever backlogs will be in good shape, right? Because now it'll sort of flow out to here, and yeah. That should be good. Ooh, I didn't realize I could do 20. I've just been doing in sets of 10. I thought it was sets of 10. Maybe that's just the Interstellar. Anyway. So that brings us back down to here, where I'm still digging up oil and coal, and that's about it. And right around now, I'm wishing I was actually working it properly. Oh well. So, this is to make these particle containers, and I've already got the titanium crystals, so I really just need graphene. Graphene and hydrogen are the two outputs of this thing. That really is all I need, huh? That's it. Then I really only need... I see what you're saying now. Then I don't even need the oil. I just need 36 refineries. Well, that'll get me to 10. 36 refineries is crazy. But I can make extra deuterium with what's left. Wait. No, I want to go up. There we go. I also need a lot of stone and a lot of glass. Right. That's 20. And then what do I run out of? Probably... I don't even know. Steel? Do I need... oh, magnets. That'll do it. I just need 10 more and then a bunch of steel. Okay. How's my stone looking? Pretty good. Okay. That'll be 26 out of 36. And that'll do it. Okay. Alright. Oh man, this stuff is nuts. So I gotta say, I really am pretty tired. This might be a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Apologies if that's the case. I'm just, it's been long. That's all I can say. It's been a long, really it's been a long few weeks. Getting used to being back to work more and all that, which is not too bad on its own, but we're in the middle of trying to push a software update, which I know I've mentioned it before, but I'm in the software development area, so I've got to work with that. It's a party. So just getting ready for a software update. It's, I don't want to place this yet. But if I don't place it, I'm gonna forget that I have the titanium crystals. So I need the titanium crystals specifically for these. So I want to throw this down actually by the copper and iron, which I've actually saved some copper and iron just for this. And it's these. Oh, wait a minute. I saved those for a reason. First, I have a bunch of excess here. Not of hydrogen, though, but okay. Also got some flowing in from there. Yeah, I think I meant to use the oil to make stuff. Oh well. There might even be more oil seeps out here. What am I doing drilling the oil up there then? Oh, I kind of want to just uproot it. Let's do that. I'm kind of stupid for that one. Oh, man. That's alright. I didn't get too far, right? Oh, or hear me out. Over here, do I have coal, but stone? Do I have stone? If I don't have stone, it doesn't work. I don't see any stone anywhere. Alright, that was actually a smart move on my part then. I knew what I was doing, right? This was actually a brilliant play. In fact, how far is it if I go... Ooh, it's not far at all if I go the other way. Yeah. Alright. How's this production coming along? I have 10 refineries. That's gonna take a bit. It might just be me, but I feel like the lights are kind of flickering in my room. I don't love that the lights in my office might be flickering. It's less than ideal. How's my sufficiency look? Oh my gosh, this didn't even go down. There we go. I'm good, I'm covered. We'll get charged up while I wait, and then we'll think through more strategy. And right now my head is empty. That's why I'm not sure I can keep going. I'm just like, my head is just empty right now. I can't draw any intelligent thoughts out to save my life. So naturally I play a game like this, which is all like supply chain logistics type stuff. And truly a brilliant move on my part. Alright, somehow I circled the whole planet and didn't find my setup. It is somewhere in here. No, it's by the power, right? Kinda. It's this. Wow, I'm not even remotely close. Is it this? Or am I it's this. Alright, and then the iron that I was saving up is, like, out here. Yeah, okay. It's not close at all. I was right the first time. So... didn't I determine basically all I need is graphene? I mean, this needs diamonds, so that's graphite. So make plenty of graphite. And then I need graphene, and that needs sulfuric acid. That's where the stone kicks in, and I need some... oh, wait, no. Yes, I do need graphene, so I need some oil. I can't turn it all into hydrogen, because I need graphene to make... these. Okay. And then maybe... instead of converting all the oil, I just do like 3/4 of it or something. That's gonna be what, 20? Alright. That's a more reasonable amount. Okay. Right away... I'm thinking. This is oil down here as well, right? That's oil, that's oil. I really just want to make sure I got the setup right. And I think I might even be able to do like an either side type of deal, right? So what I should do is draw these together. No, not that way, because I've got... Right. I got it. I think I want... Yes, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like this. That's too close though. I need room. Ah, it slipped. Should go kind of like that. There we go. That'll do it. Okay. We're there. This will be where the oil comes out. The refined oil, that is. It occurs to me this gap might be a bit too big, but that's okay. There we go. We'll need more of these. While I wait for those, I'm going to also get more belts, which are up here, I think. There goes my dog. Belts are just kind of south of here. At least I thought they were. Now I'm not quite convinced. Yeah, here they are. Okay.
Flight mode.
There we go. Alright, I guess I also have more crude oil and coal all over in here too, but... Oh, this is really close, actually. That's not bad. Alright, so we got that. That's gonna spit out... Matter of fact, I should probably... You know what I could do, because I have this set up? Because I have too much room? Hear me out. This is a radical new idea, but I'll bet it's just what I've been looking for. Now I can just sort of carbon copy the whole thing, right? This might even be a worthy blueprint, this one. This is probably how everyone builds these, and I've just been horribly mistaken the whole time.
Replication complete.
No, I don't need that because I have the two lines in the middle. Let's fix that all the way through. All right. In fact, let me sort of fix that, right? I want... This is going to be doing... Yeah. We're doing plasma. And this is really the structure I want to copy. Is like these two. Oh, you know what? I wind up making too much. Because I don't need that structure on both sides. You know what? That's even better, actually. That's even cleaner. Let me just turn this into a blueprint. Because actually that's going to be putting hydrogen there. That's going to be putting refined oil there. This one is hydrogen. This one is refined oil. In fact, I can even do that. And then this setup, I don't know if I want that, but something like this. Alright, where are my blueprints at? Blueprints? There we go. This one will be refinery setup. Alright. Basic refinery. You know what? Nope, because I want to also have these. Something like, not even. In fact, what I really want is like this. There we go. Refinery setup. Refinery setup. Basic setup for two refineries side by side. And then let's use it now. Okay. How do I... There we go. Oh, I got the wrong one. Right. Because I want refinery, not smelter. I mean, I can work with that, right? I need more of these. And then we'll turn these around.
Complete.
What is this colliding with? I don't even know. Okay. Do it like that. That looks pretty good, I gotta say. And then I just need... You're going in, you're going in. There we go. So it should be pretty solid, right? I would think. Probably about as solid as it gets anyway. Something like that, and then like this. Is that gonna do it? I think so. Alright, so that's plasma. What do I do, though, for X-ray? Right, so that's going to give me graphite. That's going to give me graphite. I might not even need the graphite. Like the coal that I'm working with. Oh my gosh, I didn't even consider. Didn't even consider it. Graphite was an output of all this, although it's kind of more a byproduct than anything else. What I can do is spit the graphite onto a more proper line and work with that. Anyway. So it takes in hydrogen and refined oil and cracks it. Okay. So interestingly, I can just kind of do essentially the same setup. Let me rename this blueprint then. It's going to be plasma refinery setup. This will be X-ray refinery setup once it's done. So similar deal. We pull it up. I didn't actually connect them, which is kind of annoying. That is... really? Is it... Did I screw it up that bad? Oh my gosh. I think I did. These are backwards. Yeah, this is putting... No. But then what happened? Oh, it's upside down, that's why. So I can't just... In fact, why did I flip it to begin with? In hindsight, I didn't really need to flip it. I mean, I kinda did. Alright. Let's improve upon it then. Let's get this all out of here. Because it really ought to be then the 4x4, right? Just to make it work. That's also gonna be plasma. That'll be plasma. Similar deal where that's hydrogen. That's hydrogen. That's refined. That's refined. Refinery setup. Then we're going to modify this. How do I do it? How do I change it? Can I change it? Alright. I can. I should be able to. I probably need to just delete it.
Mineral depleted.
Where's that? Mesa 3, okay. Fine, this one is gonna be removed. Plasma refinery 2x4. Plasma refinery 2x4. Alright, we're just gonna dig this up. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of junk then on the ground. Take all the oil then. I don't really want it. At least not on hand right now. There's still an extra 4. That's fine. Okay, that's alright. Now then, with the blueprint, we'll throw it down like so. That should be a much nicer version then, right? And then I just make sure it's powered. Seems to be flowing on its own. There, it should be problem solved then. Cool. All right. Now, similar deal. I'm gonna want to do some X-ray cracking with this. This one almost needs to be like a 4x4, right? How am I even gonna do this? I don't even know. Well, let's do the same thing, right? If I do like a 2x4, I'll bet that I can do it.
Insufficient materials.
Whoops, I actually wanted this. But now it's got to be like that instead. Alright, let's move this up because it's too close.
Insufficient materials.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for, is this. Alright. So this is not how I want it. In fact, I want to go the other way, right? So what's gonna happen is we've got... I want to keep it contained, so that way I can easily attach it. It's gonna look kind of like that. I need more sorters. Something like this. This will be set to X-ray cracking.
Replication complete.
And then we'll do it like this. Yeah. That'll be hydrogen. This will be... I don't even know. Let's just get it out of there and fix it. That'll be graphite. That'll be graphite. And then that'll be hydrogen. Similar deal, that'll be hydrogen. That'll be graphite. That'll be graphite. And that'll be hydrogen. And I think that's the blueprint that I need for... Yep. This will be X-ray refinery 2x4. X-ray refinery 2x4. 2x4 schematic for X-ray cracking. Refineries. There we go. And I just need a bunch more of these. I don't know that that's actually enough. I'd actually need like another 10 just to make sure it does get done. Yeah, that wasn't enough. Okay.
Replication complete.
Something like this. Like that. And over like so. That should then be the solution to everything we wanted. Something like this. Perfect. All right. By the way, I did take a look at the new update notes. I'm excited for when they get the tower that's nice for like annotations and stuff. That'll be pretty sweet, if you ask me. Alright, what's happening? Why is this not running? Mostly because it's got way too much oil. Alright. That's fun. Right, I kind of knew that would be a bit of an issue though. So let us... In fact, that should be like 4.
Replication complete.
There we go. Throw it all in there. Put in all the hydrogen I can get away with. Alright, that's a lot of that done. Oil, of course, needs to go just directly into that thing, and then we'll call it. Alright. We're looking good for now. I'm gonna call it a day here, I think. Hopefully I kind of remember what I was doing. There's like a 0% chance I'll remember it all, but okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it today. Hopefully be back maybe tomorrow, maybe over the weekend. We'll see. I think tomorrow seems likely-ish. So I'm gonna aim for that. Anyway, I'm calling it there. Thank you so much, as always, and I will see you next time. Bye!